It is Autofarm, and this is really cool. I'm glad you guys brought this. So.
All right, we are a car dealership that sells scooters and lift chair recliners and just random mobility devices. I'm Jim Kissling. I'm actually one of the owners. And I actually have a neuromuscular disease. And I was at home one day, and I'd fallen, like I do really, really well. I don't want to brag. But I'm a professional faller. And I had fallen, and my wife was like, what am I going to do when I can't help you up anymore? And I said, oh, there's got to be a product for that. Don't worry about it. And she's like, Jim, you're in the mobility business. Why don't you sell it? And so chalk went up for the wife. I started looking, and I didn't really like any of the products I saw. They're pretty lousy, actually. They're usually involve some kind of inflation device or a sling or something rather awful. And so I kept looking, very unsatisfied with what I found. And I came up with a product out of Denmark, and it's called the Raizor by Lift Up. And when I saw it, I fell in love. And I emailed the people in Denmark, and they had to translate it and all. But they said, oh, we're not sure we want to come to the U.S. And I said, please, please, I'll do anything to have this in the U.S., at least in my house. And so they said, well, maybe. So 10 months later, me emailing routinely, they finally shipped this to us. It comes in 7 pieces, and for time's sake, I put it together, but I'd be happy to show you how easy it is to disassemble. And yes, for those that are in the back, I tried to be the hardest product to see today. So feel free to see us out there afterwards. But so I'm going to be a fall victim as well. So here we go. I'm actually really good at this, so feel free. Well, that might lose some effect. If I start cursing, I'm sorry. All right. So, I've fallen and I can't get up. You have no idea how true that really is. All right. So, I hit one button on the wireless remote, and the caregiver, all they have to do is push the button, or I guess in this case, I can even do it, and the caregiver can help support the head and neck. Just give words of confidence or say, why'd you do that? And don't do it again. I understand. I'm so sorry. And as I am rising, it puts me at a near standing position. Nobody got dropped like me. Nobody hurt their back like my caregivers. And even my 8-year-old daughter can do it. So the whole thing weighs about 28 pounds, and we think it's a really great product. It is not cheap, but neither is an ambulance visit or a fireman's visit. And you know what? I've never actually fallen in a tuxedo. You only seem to fall in your birthday suit or in some form of skivvy. So this really is a modesty thing, among others. And I recommend you guys come take it for a ride. Check it out afterwards. We're Autofarm Mobility. We're based in Indiana. We also have stores in Utah, which again doesn't make any sense, but we do it. And we also sell these all over the country and actually even the world now online at autofarmmobility.com. We also have some great mobility vans, wheelchair accessible vans. And our vans actually, we do a lot with third-party transit companies and things like that, because our vans actually start at like $28,000, $27,000. So very aggressive price points for mobility vans. Yes?
Earlier, did you say that if someone's down, that just you unassemble it, you put it together for yourself?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah, and I did that because I don't do well on the ground anyway. But it all comes just apart, and then you always hear it snap, and that's how you know you're not going to drop me. So if you don't hear that sound, don't hit the button up. All right, anything else? Oh, I had one other cool product. I'm actually just getting ready to go to another disability convention tomorrow, actually tonight, and I just thought this was cool. I got it at a convention a while ago. It's a grabber and a cane all in one. So you always drop stuff and you never have your grabber. And if you have your grabber, you probably don't have your cane. So it's kind of a neat combination, very intelligent product. I'm clearly a user, but I'm fortunate enough to also have a company to provide. So if you have any questions, stop on by.
Nice. Thank you. Let's give him another hand for being brave enough to go down on the floor. Man, that was awesome. I mean,
I believe in the product.
very cool.